And welcome back. We are going to be finishing the book today, finally. It took me way too long. I know you guys are probably antsy to see the end of it, so we'll just get right back into it. Hungry to learn? Playtime Co. harbors a state of the art education program for all orphan children affiliated with Playtime Co. Click. Schoolhouse. The Playcare orphans receive all their education here, ranging from kindergarten to high school. Recently, Stella Graber and Leaf Pierre have overhauled uh, cur- the curriculum in an exciting way, adding more content concerning Playtime Co. itself. It's important the orphans know about the company's history and philosophy, and the role Playtime Co. has played in their lives. Their loyalty is very important to us. We also want the orphans to understand what's involved in true innovation, and that it doesn't come without a cost. If we want a better future, we have to make some sacrifices. They're never too young to learn that. The note says, Playtime made a doll that was a teacher, and we used this as a model for the schoolhouse's teacher toys. These were thought to be cheaper, more reliable, and easier to work with than actual teachers. Real teachers might be questioning some of the content that's been put on the curriculum now, and these teachers would be Miss Delight. Speaking of Miss Delight, do not look her up on Google and go to images. Some of y'all are foul. It's crazy. Playhouse. This is a place where the children can hang out and play during breaks from the school day. Playtime Co. toys are available for them to play with. Note that the orphans are no longer permitted to bring toys made by our other companies when they come under our care. If employees see any toys from other brands while working here, they are to remove them. That would suck though. Imagine getting emotionally attached to a toy. Like, we didn't make that. You're done. You're done, Busty. You're done. And just take it. That would suck. And the kids are not allowed to ask what happens to their old toys. Probably thrown in the incinerator. Ever. If they mention it, everyone pretends like the toy never existed. Barbie? There's no such thing. Ken? No siree. Not even Raggedy Ann. Counselor's office. Our counselors act as a parental figures for the orphans, looking after their day-to-day needs. Counseling sessions for traumatized and sensitive orphans take place here, and this is also where we store files on the children. These files contain sensitive information, so please don't read them. We know they're very interesting. Some of those orphans have unbelievable backstories, but they should not be read without the explicit permission of Stella Graber, whose office is also located here. Two long notes. First one reading, I'm not sure which of the counselors know about the experiments. The most senior ones do. I think only specific counselors take the children to and from the game station and report back about their performance and schoolwork. Maybe the others don't know what it's all really about. Surely they must have figured something strange was going on. All the orphans who suddenly find new homes and move out. I guess people want to think they're doing good in the world, and on the surface, play care looks like a good thing. Hang in there. Playtime Co. does not permit hanging on factory equipment. Incident report. The date's November 20th. For Science Team Eyes Only. Name PW. Department Science. I believe this book is. The notes are left by PW. I think. Yes, they are. I see on the back of the book it is PW. So something happened with our guy right here. Oh, I just skipped too far ahead in the book. Oh, never mind. I'm looking at the right page. I'm actually dumb. Following placement within his new body, Subject 1188 was contained to allow him a slight adjustment period. However, a security team failed to properly secure and lock his cell. They attempted to continue confine Subject 1188 after he broke loose and utilized several tranquilized darts in order to subdue him. Their eventual success came at the cost of 6 lives when Subject 1188 hunted individually. The aftermath of this massacre was like a scene out of a horror movie, all blood and bodies along the corridors, tinged with tufts of purple fur. Like I said, uh, uh, 1188's catnap. So I do wonder why the name here is PW. What was Theo Granville? I think was catnap. So obviously those aren't his initials. So don't know who why PW's mentioned in this. Maybe he's the one just making the report, I guess. Moving forward, we need to create stricter safety protocols for experimentation. Losing people like this is wasteful, both in terms of company resources and the valuable lives that we've lost. We respect the importance of the work and its intended outcome, but if we want to keep our work moving according to schedule, we can't continue to divvy it up to the survivors and expect to keep the same pace or maintain morale. There are These were our friends, our teammates: Nicole Calloway, Carter Stevens, Douglas McKinty, Dakota Gisler, William Cole, Torrento Robic. Remember those names. They were people, not things. People. It didn't stop with them. Not all. Not all. Not at all. Jeez, I cannot read. Nothing was done and nothing will be done. That's just what we have to do to live. That's just what we have to live with. I'd be happy to sit with upper management and detail my ideas for safety improvements to better avoid these situations in the future. I won't see another teammate die. BW. Oh, is that a P? Yeah, it's PW. So I guess, yeah, he was the one that made this incident report. Train station. Not to be confused with the game station's train. This one is much less fun, we're afraid. It is a small subway system that takes employees to different parts of the factory, but it helps get you around quickly and saves you emergency energy for work. The train station also has an arcade room as part of the commitment to fun, which we've not seen yet. I doubt we ever will see. After the incident, Leith Pierre put together resource extraction teams to collect parts that got scattered across the factory in the chaos. It was not safe to do that, but they were still trying to run the factory like it was a business, not a death trap. The train is not only way the train is not the only way to move around the building quickly now. I think that might be referring to the Extractionist and Project Playtime, but I'm not sure. It might be since this is the sewers I was talking about in the last video, the Woolog. I should make a notice about the feeding pit. It's a section of abandoned sewer systems with all these unused pipes in the walls. This is where the Wuggies live, as in feral mini Huggies. There is no way to get out of the feeding pit, not by yourself. So you can only hope people like you enough to pull you out if you happen to fall in. Now there's something behind it which we do not get to see. Get your snacks. Please purchase any/all concessions prior to the show. Leaving your seat during the show is prohibited under any circumstances. Theater. This is an important part of the tours, as we put on performances here featuring our popular characters, and we can also screen films. At the moment, these performances only take place at the factory, but who knows, maybe one day we'll take them on tour and unleash our Playtime pals on the wider world. Other attractions of the theater include a large Huggy Wuggy statue in front of the ticket desk, a wall of statues of Braun, Kissy Missy, and others. We're currently renovating it to add exciting new areas. For those conducting tours, remember to check to be sure any children haven't hidden in any of the porta lounges, and make sure they don't sneak backstage. We don't want to spoil the magic for fun. Now, I'm assuming the renovations were going on as Our Joy happened, because in the Project Playtime map, it's a bit of a mess in there. In the theater, there's like piles, chairs, and stuff. Snacks available in the lobby include character branded items like Boogie Bites, Dino Dots, PJ Puffs, and Huggy Bricks. They named it Bricks? Why would you name it Bricks? These are exclusive to the tour experience. You can't buy them anywhere outside the factory. Please note we are not currently looking to hire any new performers to play the roles of our characters in the show. We've made arrangements for this that we think will work for the company going forward. They're getting bigger bodies on the stage, perhaps? I hope not. Memo. Human Resources. To Security regarding Rowan Stahl, the first victim of Boxy On March 30th, 1991, an employee in the IT department, Rowan Stahl, contacted Leith Pierre, saying tour guests had been complaining that Huggy Wuggy statue seemed to be looking at them. Rowan believed there might be cameras installed to Huggy's eyes. Look, if some creep is hiding nanny cams in our mascot's eyeballs, this thing needs to be taken seriously. On May 28th, 1991, Rowan totally backtracked on all of this, telling Leith the maintenance guy had simply not locked Huggy's eyes in place. So they appeared to be moving. He assured Leith he would cause no further problems. I'm not looking into it anymore. I mean, not like there was anything to look into in the first place. That's in the past. You won't be hearing anything else from me. You know, he doesn't want to get caught. I mean, it's kind of too late. He's already... However, Rowan did not drop the matter, and made a recording in which he claimed someone had tried to kill him, and he was going to release confidential information. Next week, I've scheduled the company's servers, the security to be shut down for 60 minutes of maintenance while security is out. I can release everything and run. I think they're going to kill me first. We recommend steps are taken to deal with this employee. Rowan's death was caught on tape. He was Boxy's first victim. Actually, give me a minute. I'm gonna see if I can find this because this is part of the what do you call it? The Project Playtime ARG, which way back before Chapter 3. So give me a minute. Well, I'm just gonna cut to it. But I'm gonna see if I can find it. It's probably pretty easy. I'm gonna go find the little videos. See you then. All right. Thank you to where do you say this? Let me zoom out of this. There it is. Thank you to HKPAJ Playtime for that camera. So this is what happened. He walked down the stairs, and then he entered this room with Boxy. Because this is official. This is not like fan made. This is Rowan Stahl. Boxy's still in there. And then he gets jumped. This was the first we actually had at Boxy. Nobody knew what he looked like. All we saw was like this head. Nobody understood what we were looking at. It was, I guess now that we actually look, I guess now that since we know what it looks like, you can see the bottom jaw, the top jaw. Munches him, yanks him in, and then Rowan is dead, just like that. So then, thank you to HKPAG Playtime, AJ Playtime. Back to the book. What page is this? 130. Allow me to press the music. Where is it? There it is. Quiet during the show. Loud noises during the show may result in your immediate removal from the theater. Silence your electronics. Oh my god. Photography of any kind is also not permitted. Production line. The make-your-friend machine can't cope with all the demands of manufacturing Playtime Co.'s products. And this area contains much of the machinery we use for this. We need to shut it all out. In several areas of the factory, we've introduced another of our great original ideas, the Porta Lounge. These may look like ordinary equipment lockers painted in bright colors, and that's exactly what they are. If you feel overwhelmed by your responsibilities, or a colleague is driving you crazy, step into a Porta Lounge for a mental health break. Stay in there as long as you need to, which now actually, if you're in there too long, it'll send off an alarm. So like, no rigs. Which, think about this, like in a business, if this was real, this would be insane. The amount of backlash you would get from this. Like, yeah, here's your break room. Just go stand in a locker. They would get so much hate. Oh my god, it would be amazing to watch. For breaks longer than 5 minutes, your pay will be docked. No more than one break is to be taken per 4 hour shift. Please do not scream while inside the Porta Lounge. Ah, the Porta Lounge. My old friend. I make use of these pretty regularly working in the labs. In fact, there's often a waiting list to use them. One of them literally once saved my life. Something must have escaped and he just ran in there. That's my guess. Destroy toy. We don't want rejected or faulty toys getting into out into the world where they could be serious harm to the reputation of Playtime Co. or result in a lawsuit. So instead of just throwing them in the trash, where they might be get picked up, given away, or resold, we have the Destroy Toy facility, which is basically the incineration room but on a mega scale. Here, unwanted toys can be incinerated using flame and lava, creating devices. It gets very hot in here. Well, we must emphasize, emphasize, that's my last time trying to pronounce it. This is not an excuse to work in your underwear. Employees must wear shirts and pants at all times. We don't want to have to remind you again. This means somebody's done it before then. You may think it's strange to devote such a large area of the factory to destroying toys, but it's just another one of those things we do differently here. We take destruction very seriously. Someone put a notice in the employee suggestion box saying we should include this on the tour and let the kids throw toys in the lava. I think some of the executives were in favor because it would mean we didn't have to employ as many people to work the incinerators if we could get kids doing it for free. Others thought we shouldn't encourage kids to see our toys as trash to be burned. I can see both angles. Alright. Oh, I don't even have this page up. I'm sorry. I just looked at my screen now. Is this. Wait, no, that was the one I just read. I'm not even. I'm just so dumb. So this is a picture. It's from the trailer. What I think is, it could be a good idea because, like, if they're going to destroy toys, they're probably going to do that already after they buy them, so you guys aren't going to lose money. But at the same time, you probably don't want to bring the kids in a tour into such a dangerous area. That is a quick way to get a lawsuit. Because if you play this map, there's lava just like out in the open. You could just touch it. You can literally run on it. Screening room. This is a relaxing environment where employees can watch and absorb our informational VHS tapes about aspects of the factory and the company's history. You are encouraged to take your breaks here. Playtime loves putting instructions on tape for us. I guess they don't trust everyone to actually read the employee handbook. There are always plenty of tapes around, so it's understandable that when people got concerned about what was going on here and wanted to make a record of it, they started refusing the tapes. No, reusing the tapes. People recorded things and made more copies, hoping the truth would get out somehow. That's what Rowan Stahl was thought, obviously. But unfortunately, it didn't work. Or maybe it did. We don't actually know. There's a type there's a tape of the Boxy Boo experiments. Thankfully, I don't think I'm on it, but it shows they knew. They knew what the creatures were capable of. We all knew. The truth will get out eventually. We had a picture of Boxy falling down somewhere. Now we have an employee calendar, which is basically the end. We just a few more pages. So in January, we have January 11th, we have rescheduled the Christmas party. Rescheduled, so this means it's going to be on this day, I would assume, instead of Christmas. 1994 sales figures announced on January 23rd. January 24th, meeting to decide who to blame and or fire for 1994 sales figures. February 1st, no orphans arrive at the play care. Been told to go and say hello to them. Don't want to will pretend to be sick. Don't want to, there's a period there I didn't notice. Don't want to will pretend to be sick. February 16th, safety seminar. Canceled due to the fire in the seminar room. So much for safety. February 21st, the new orphan aptitude test evaluation. February 26th, show new intern around experiment records, which to archive and which to destroy. March 6th, schedule labs for experiment. Ooh, what's this? 1467? Maybe. Might be 1467. Maybe it's gotta be 1467. Can never remember these darn numbers. March 9th, inspection day at the park. Now we saw posters for the park in the playcare. But I think that's the only thing we've seen of it. So theory is that's where we're going next chapter. But it's also considered the labs or prison. Prison's probably most likely though. Because we got a tease, that was in a beta build of the game. Where was I? March 13th, meeting with lawyers to discuss latest lawsuits. March 15th, meeting with lawyers to discuss injuries sustained by a lawyer during their previous visit. March 30th? Yeah, it's on the 30th line. Discuss plans for 10th anniversary Kissy Missy campaign. Possibility of personnel appearance. Telling them this is absolutely impossible. I might think that means Kissy's gonna show up. That'd be cool. April 6th, 1995. Interview with local police. Don't forget kickback money. April 13th, team debrief. April 17th, deadline to respond to lawsuits have been told to deny everything. May 1st, safety seminar. Canceled due to outbreak of toxic gas in seminar room. Every time they're gonna have a safety debrief in the seminar room, something happens there, man. Uh, May 15th, surgery. Surgery? Remember to bring change of clothes after what happened last time. What does that mean? Maybe there's turning somebody into the bigger body at the time? I don't know. May 16th, booked full day in Portal Lounge. That must have been traumatizing. My god, a full day in the Portal Lounge? May 26th, data entry with Dr. Sawyer. June 9th, demonstration for toy store buyers looking ahead to Christmas. Very high security. We got a busy few days. June 18th, meeting to discuss concerns from Playcare staff. June 19th, meeting to discuss concerns from Game Station staff. June 21st, meetings to discuss concerns from Innovation staff. Meetings to discuss concerns from security staff on the 22nd. Oh no, that was on the 23rd of security staff. No, that is the 22nd. I'm so dumb. 24th. Wait, what? The numbers are like just barely not aligned. It's messed with my head or something. Yeah, the 23rd, meeting to discuss concerns from all other staff. The 28th, it's your birthday. Bro's birthday is not June 28th. July 3rd, construction review of new holding cells. July 7th, evaluation of labs. July 12th, company OA day, cancelled. July 18th, meeting about changes to Playcare schedule. Cancelled due to deeply unsettling noises in seminar room, safety seminar, which is the 31st. But safety seminar, man, they cannot do anything there. August 3rd, quitting. Has been persuaded to stay. August 8th, new Playcare schedule comes in. And then the rest is blank. That's a way earlier picture. So, for those who do not know, August 8th of 1995 is the hour of joy. So imagine being persuaded to stay because you were about to quit, and then literally days later, just the toys go on a rampage and kill everybody. Like you were that close to just being safe, and they just persuaded you to come back. That would suck. Yeah, let me find the video real fast. The first gameplay trailer. Is this? Oh no, not this is not the gameplay trailer. I'm dumb. It's the first gameplay trailer that has yep, right there. You see it? Emergency alert system. Efficient 8/8/1995. And what month was we looking at? I already closed the book. Let me go back to the page. August. What is August? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. August is the 8th month. 8/8/1995. This is the day they all died. And I mean all of them. So yeah, then the blank is just not the blank. And the rest is just blank. There's nobody to write anything. Think. Oh, I already read that one. The next one is just a quiz thing, if anybody wanted to do that. I'm not going to read these. Actually, you know what? Never mind. Scratch that. I will read these. So, this is an employee quiz. I'm not going to get any more background music since it ended, and there's like literally 2 pages. Employee quiz. We hope you've been paying attention. Scoring less than 17% of this quiz may result in termination of your employment at Playtime Co. Good luck. Number 1. When was Playtime Co. founded? Number 2. How many legs does PJ Pugapillar have? Number 3. What pendant does Catnap wear? Number 4. What is Kickin' Chicken's favorite activity? Number 5. How much did Poppy Playtime cost when she launched? Number 6. What name was Kick Me Paul resubmitted under? Number 7. What does the yellow grab backhand do? Number 8. What days do tours take place? Number 9. How many fuses operate the control panel in storage and supply? Number 10. Which toy does the Make a Friend machine make? Number 11. What 2 colors are added in the third round of musical memory? Number 12. Which room does the Bunzo Bunny production line run through? Number 13. Which component in the incineration room often needs replacing? Number 14. Who's the head of Playcare? Number 15. What are the names of the 2 snacks that are available in the theater? They have the answers on the next page. That being 1. 1930, 2. 44, 3. A moon, 4. Skateboarding, 5. 599, 6. Push Me Paul, 7. Launches the user into the air, 8. Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, 9. 4. 10. Catbee, 11. White and Orange, 12. C2, 13. The Gear, 14. Stella Grayber, 15. Any 2. Boogie Bites, Dino Dots, PJ Puffs, or Huggy Bricks. And that is all. I'd like to say thank you all for hanging around. Oh wow, this one was almost 30 minutes too. It's gonna be edited down a bit though. Think outside the box. Remember that, chat. Think outside the box. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you in my next video, which I think Indigo Park releases tomorrow. I've been following that for a while. So I'll probably record that in the afternoon though, because I got work like in the morning and the afternoon. So hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll hopefully see you over at Indigo Park. Bye bye.